Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Kimmy if you're new here. Today is make a sim with your style. So, I'd say a better way to do it than a sim self. I decided that what better way to make my sim self than to make my actual home. Now, the hard part about this is that my house is actually a duplex and I share with a neighbor. But I'm going to try the best that I can to somewhat create my home on this small lot because it's a very small area, but it's also very big. So I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I would try the best that I can. So with that being said, let's jump into today's build. am finally finished. I will warn you, this is not exact. It's not 100%. We definitely don't have this view, because I would love it here, but no. So imagine this kind of place in a very, I want to call it suburban area. Example, I live in front of a school, so I have a school across the street, and I have a bunch of trees behind me in the house. But couple things that I should mention when it comes to this house. Firstly, our railing only has one railing, and our railing is on this side. This is not there, for one. Two, this is not there either. This is technically supposed to be a ramp, a wheelchair ramp from here to here, and it spreads down to here, connects. But I couldn't find anything to specify that the way I'm looking for, so I just put the stairs there, and it does have a push stair, just like that. And these window shutters are basically exactly the same as my ones at my house. And I have no clue what the inside of this apartment looks like, so I left it completely empty. I'm assuming it's a mirror image of my own. These are supposed to be driveways. It's the same color as the concrete. It's like sidewalk. Basically, if you think sidewalk, that's basically all this is, a sidewalk. And this is concrete, because it's like a tannish concrete into the build. Okay, so let me give you a little rundown here. Try to do my best I can. You walk in. This is also technically not really what I have. I have a little bit more space between here. And then I have a really long, like, IKEA, like, cubicle stuff. And I have a little area for treats and hanging my clothes up. And then I have 3 bookshelves. But the bookshelves don't have books. They have movies, books, and odds and ends. And then right next to that, I do have my 2 dog bowls. I have one that's an automatic water feeder and automatic dog feeder. I do have a deep freezer, but it's black. My table is more of a rustic brown with brown chairs, not exactly this color. The seats are more bluish tan. And here, this light fixture is actually those like box lights you find in corporate offices, or fluorescent lights in hospitals or something. That kind of light is what I have in my kitchen. Over here, where there's emptiness right there above this counter, it's supposed to be another one of these counters, cabinets, but it's a really skinny one, about the size of the cabinet below. Couldn't find one to fit it, so I had to pretend. I do have my cooking utensils. I have a very cheap stove. My microwave area is a little cramped there, but I wish I could do half tile counters, because it's a half tile more over to the left. My microwave would have fit perfectly. But just excuse that. I do have a dish strainer, and my cutting board is behind my water thing. My little thing here. Now, the thing is, if you take this particular sink and you split it down the middle, like put a little wall between it, I have 2 sinks on the side that fits in at 1 square. But then my spices go up there. My fridge is here. I have a trash can and a broom. There, through this door, you find my laundry room, which is basically the same, except it's way more messier in here, I think. Now, this door is supposed to be like a screen door, so ignore the fact that it's a wooden door. It's supposed to be like the storm doors, you know? But it has a storm door and then a regular door in front of it that has like a window in it. So it's very hard to get 2 doors in one spot, but that's what that's supposed to be. Same thing for the front door. The front door has the same kind of door situation with a screen door, and it has the black black metal door with a key lock thing, so you have to put in a code to get in the door. So that's what my door has. Over into the left, you find my living room situation. Now, if you notice in my editing, I did have green sofas in here. My sofa is technically green. I just have black slip covers over it. And my rug has red in it, because I wanted a red rug. I paid like $40 for it. My end table is not that big. It's probably like if you take this table and size it down one, that's about the size of it. They didn't have my entertainment center, so I had like pretend there's one. But if you think about it, this right here, if you take like these little piece here, would be right here by this front door. So imagine that kind of thing right there. But I also have a PlayStation, my 65-inch TV, and my house phone. Yes, I have a landline. I have a taller box here, goes up a couple spots, like right up here, but it's full of wrapping paper and stuff for Christmas and my yoga mats. I have a love seat and a couch. Underneath this, I have a really two-seater square ottoman, but I couldn't find one to fit, so I have 3 dog cages lined up here, and a nice little, I have an oval shape end table here, but it couldn't find one to fit, and I have boxes on top of these. I have a long square, rectangular, like really skinny kind of end table here that fits between this shelf, my little square end table, and then this door. But I couldn't find nothing in the Sims to fit it, so of course. If they had half tiles, this game would be so much more accurate, I swear. But, so that's that. And if you go through this door takes you to my bathroom. As you can see, I did a little bit of a DIY curtain thing. But I have a shower curtain that is marbled in gray, black, and white. And as you've seen, I put the tub and the shower together, but separate kind of tubs of shower because that's what it looks like. I have a little organizer here. I also have a little black organizer right around this area, but I couldn't find one to fit what I want, so I didn't put one in. This is more of a dark brown with this colored tops and a white sink. So just imagine that. The mirror is an oval mirror. I mean a circle mirror in my bathroom. I do have hand towel holder here, I forgot. Let's see. Through this wall, supposed to be like a little door, like a little door and a vent, because this is where my heating system is. Through here is my bedroom. It looks like crap in here, but it's not that bad in actual thing. I have a trash can there. I have a whole wall, like a shoe wall. Then I had 2 end tables that I hand painted. I have box fans, not those fans. They're like square ones. I have a small desk that has way more stuff on it. I have an Xbox, a lamp, TV, my Switch, everything else is up here. And then those white totes are supposed to be next to this, but since there's no half tiles, there's no space to walk in, so I had to leave it out. Also, these are pee pads. They didn't have the exact ones I used. I have a pretty much a square rectangular. I have a white rectangular and blue pee pad that I use, and I put the spots on there not to feel like it's dirty, just the fact that you know it's a pee pad. I had 2 dogs. I have a Pomeranian Chihuahua mix and a Jack Russell Terrier mix, so they both fit in the cages when they don't listen. I have a 3rd cage. I put this backwards, see, but I am not fixing that. It's a pain. I have a 3rd cage for when my mom brings my Jack Russell Terrier mixed sister over, so she have a place to sit. And this is my office. Again, that's nothing like my office in a way, because it's not even like similar. Like I can't explain. So over here, this brown director chair is supposed to be a wheelchair. I tried to find a CC for it, but none of them worked, so I just used that one in the color it's in. And this corner probably looks really weird, but I have a dream catcher business where I make dream catchers, so right there in this corner is all the flowers, the fake flowers we use. And right in between here, right in this little spot, just imagine a bunch of circles, like hoops, hula hoops right here. Different sizes, because we make dream catchers with hoops. And right here, I have a puzzle to emphasize that we do puzzles in this house. Now imagine this puzzle kind of thing, but up on my wall where all those paintings are. Imagine all those being puzzles. I have puzzles along that wall and all above here. I have a cork board with all my friends and family on it. I have like pictures of my family all around here like this. And this is also hard to do because technically I have a computer tower here. It's my Omen computer tower. I have a 32-inch screen TV as my monitor, and then I have a keyboard and mouse. So that's about, this chair is about accurate to what I have. I have a trash can next to my computer because I'm always here. I have 3 desks in here technically. This is 1 desk. And then I have an actual this. Imagine this color, this whole thing, that color, basically. So it's like wooden poles like this on the side. This color up and down it. Yeah, it's basically these two merged. And over here is my double closet where I keep all my materials to make my dream catchers. And then that's essentially everything besides outside. Outside, I have my picnic table, and they didn't have the picnic table that I actually have, which is a big square table and seats on each side of the square. So you have to imagine like a regular dining table size, I guess you could say. I'll show you. And then I have a lounge chair that actually folds up and goes against the wall. Over here are usually leaf piles, to be honest. But yeah, that's essentially my entire house layout. If you look at it from like this angle, it definitely reminds me of my house. Like, it's kind of creepy. Like, to look at it like this, it looks just like my house. But my door is not brown, it's white. And it's just a lot of different things I can't fix. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about my quote-unquote house. Don't forget to complete the shell challenge by December 1st. If you don't know what the shell challenge is, remember that my hashtag is capitalized KYT SHELL1. And I will look at those on December 1st. And we will go, I hope to get at least 10 people to look at. If not, I'll just look at whatever I get. If I get like 5, we'll look at 5, you know? But I will see you guys next week. Bye.